I am your host. I am a Pussy Rich Holmes. And today we're going to talk about, first of all, there have been a couple court documents uploaded. We'll get to those in a minute, but what we're going to talk about is this whole Kia arena, okay? All you cult members out there that are still pitching this stupid fucking idea, all right? Are you guys serious? Like, seriously, you're still going to, David is serious. So David goes to jail, says, when I get out of here, we're still going to do the Kia arena, everybody. We're still going to do it. I fucking put my channel on it that will never happen. And for the cult members that are there still pitching this fucking idea, you know how bad it just shows that you guys have no problem lying to the public, lying to the donors, right? That this entire cult was built on fucking deceit. Hey, what up, Rachel Bone? What up, what up, what up? Brown Stoic, what up, what up? How you doing, man? Hit that like, hit that subscribe. The Kia arena will never fucking happen. Do we need to go on why? Do we need to go on why? Why the Kia arena will never happen? We can. Yeah, we got some court documents here. There's some good ones. Oh man, these court documents, I can show them, but you won't be able to see much. But these new court documents, they show how basically money is sent. Sketch, I need to get with you. Yeah, your Sketch. Yeah, I saw in one of the documents. Yeah. Yeah. So what they're doing is they Zelle people. They send money through Zelle. Oh, that's cool, Brown Stoic. It happens, dude. You know, I never thought it would happen either, bro. Tell you the truth, I didn't think it was going to happen. I was like, he's going to fucking die. He's going to have a heart attack before the feds get to him. Yeah. Yeah, we're looking up all the shit that we found in these new court documents. You're talking strip malls, fucking urgent care, weight loss fucking clinics, you know? Like weight loss clinics? Seriously, you're fucking paying for that, you guys? Are you serious? Hey, whoever's going to those weight loss clinics, why don't you guys stop eating all that fatty fucking food? Yeah, Sketch, yeah. 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 Cult members, stop eating all that fatty fucking food. Yeah, exactly. There's 97 pages of these guys fucking eating out. 97 fucking pages of these guys eating out. That's all they do is eat out. Joseph eats out fucking pages of fucking Korean barbecue. Just blowing fucking money on eating out. While the cult members fucking get what? Peanut butter and jelly? While they fucking starve? Whoever's just tuning in, if the cult members are just tuning in, guess what? The Kia arena, it ain't happening. Never will. It never was going to happen, and you guys know that just as well as I do. The Kia arena, it was never going to fucking happen. Never had the money to do it. Hey, what's up, Matthew Stump? There's no money in it. There's no money. It's a total fucking sham. It's like a rug pull on crypto, basically. Hey, Bernice, how you doing? Curly Grove, happy Friday. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. The Kia arena, David pitching it, saying we're going to do it when he come out. He's full of shit. All right? How's he going to fucking do it? With what trucks? He's got 2 trucks and 5 fucking trailers and an unfinished stage. Cult members, if you're watching this, do you guys not fucking get it yet? Do you guys not get it yet at this point? Seriously, that whole fucking stage idea, it was a complete grift. It was just to get money. Just to get money. Saying, oh, and he kept stretching out further and further. He did this with the stage company. And Joseph, real quick. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, the Gooch Grease. Soups, what up? How you doing? Hey, y'all, tomorrow, I believe is tomorrow, right, Soups? Tomorrow, right? I think tomorrow is Soups' birthday. So if y'all want to wish her a happy birthday, right now would be the time because it is her birthday tomorrow, I believe. So, yes. Okay, so it's Sue's birthday tomorrow, so fucking happy birthday, Sue. Happy birthday. Happy fucking birthday, man. Happy birthday. Nice. Fuck yeah, the big 6-0. Whoop whoop. I can't wait to be 60. It's like, fuck 50. I can't wait to be 60. Then I just tell everybody to fuck off. Yeah, no, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Me and Soups were talking earlier. It's like, wouldn't that be dope if like David's doing his stream tomorrow? Hey, Angel of Life, how you doing? Yeah, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Yeah, happy like I don't like. Is this your first birthday outside of the cold? But if it is, happy fucking birthday, Sue. Anyways, happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday. Yeah, big deal, man. We hitting your 60. Yeah, good deal. It's a good deal, man. Happy birthday. But Amway Arena, let's talk about this stage. Okay, so your second, well, it's your first official with the community, so happy birthday. Happy fucking birthday, Soups. I'm so glad you get to spend it out now and not in the cult. Hey, cat mom. All right, but I'm really talking to the cult members tonight because I know they're tuning in right now. Okay, and anybody that follows David, listen up. That Kia Arena, that Amway Arena, never ever will happen. How did I get involved? I think I just, Derek, dude, I think I just took a little more offense to it, right? I fell into it right during COVID, a little prior to, but really got full on into it during COVID because this guy was out there grifting off fucking like the most, dude, like when people were at their very fucking lowest, this piece of shit was, a lot of them did. A lot of them did, but we stayed focused on David because that was always our first goal, right? One at a time. We can't focus on all of them. So we stayed focused on David. We figured out what he was doing. We tracked the money, the real estate purchases. Then people started coming out giving their testimonies. We found out human trafficking, money laundering, forced labor. I firmly believe there was prostitution going on because of some of the people they were dealing with. You have all the makings of a fucking mini fucking Nazi concentration camp, man. You really do. I don't like scammers. I don't differentiate whether you're religious or not. It doesn't matter to me. If you're a scammer, you're a fucking scammer. I don't care if you're religious. If you're using God to scam people, you're fucked up and you deserve it even more. Oh, Scientology? I can't call Scientology anymore, man. Fucking Scientology blocked me. I seriously dude, I would call Scientology all the fucking time, but they finally blocked me, man. Let's see if Moneypenny picks up. Church of Scientology International. She picks up. I interviewed him for a movie I did. Oh, Derek Gates. There's dude. There's way more than what you got, dude. Trust me. We only know the tip of the iceberg, dude. They might have blocked me. Me and Moneypenny broke up. She won't take my calls anymore. Such a bummer. God, she was so. Let's see. Hang on, let me try one more time. Going for the kill.
Hello, Church of Scientology International.
Hi, Moneypenny. This is Frank Richardson. I have been really trying to get a hold of you. My wife. Look, she picked up. Oh, she picked up. She doesn't forget Frank. Fuck. I'll call her back. Fuck. Hi, Moneypenny. Are you there? This is Frank. I know you know who I am, okay? I'm still looking for my wife, Lisa. Please don't hang up on me, okay? She says she's still there. I can hear you breathing, Moneypenny. Where's L. Ron Hubbard? Where's Tom Cruise at? Moneypenny, I can hear you breathing in the phone. Moneypenny. She doesn't engage anymore. She won't engage anymore. Lisa doesn't for Moneypenny doesn't engage with Frank anymore. Fuck. I know. Where's Mrs. Scientology? Oh man, I've got a couple growlers on here, man. There's a couple growlers on here, man. I think the longest I ever spent on the phone with Moneypenny was probably like a good 15 minutes, and I have it all on like on my channel. It's fucking funny. She like goes on hold, puts me on hold, comes back, says she looked for Lisa, couldn't find her. Went on with this huge story about how he had 11 kids. Man. She's all, come on. We never let her hear. We never let her hear with kids like that. So yeah, after that fucking Moneypenny, she I think she decided to break up with me. Yeah. And Moneypenny sounds kind of hot too. Oh, I can put it in the chat. Oh, the one where I had her for a good minute, that one was good. But anyways, back to David. Enough with the prank calls, man. When I do prank calls, I fucking love doing prank calls to fucking cults, man. It's so much fucking fun. It's called Frank Richardson. It's called Frank Richardson Prank Scientology. Yeah, here it is. It's a 17-minute call. It's a 17-minute call to Scientology. Dude, and I unleash on her. Oh man, this one is actually really good. Yeah, if you haven't watched this one, go watch this one because like I fucking, oh man, like, and you guys were actually building the storyline in the chat. That's what's really cool about those calls is because when we do them, you guys build the storyline and I try to spit it out without laughing, which is a lot of fucking fun. Yeah, that's my favorite. Yeah, save that to your watch list and watch that one later, man. I had Moneypenny going on that one, man. And I think she finally figured out then I was full of shit. But anyways, the Kia Arena. All right, cult members, goddamn. Logistically, you really got to think about it, okay? Trip 9, dude, he's in bad shape right now. No, it ain't looking good. Michelle's still trying to get Bond back with Kia. It ain't gonna fucking happen. The judge will be like, are you still associated with the organization? Yeah, well then no, she can't contact with you. If I find out she does contact you, I'm gonna put her right back in jail. And the judge already laid his foot down. He's like, I will put you back in jail, Miss Brandon. Do you understand what I'm telling you? If you contact any members of this organization while you're out on bond, I will put you back in jail and I will take your $10,000 bond. Michelle's still trying to get, Michelle can't take care of herself. So cult members, really, again, back to the Kia Arena, right? The Amway Arena. So first you don't have a stage, okay? Let's talk about that. The stage isn't done. All right, it's still sitting down there at Movie Prop Rentals. David owes those people $480,000 plus and counting. They don't have enough trucks. They don't have the manpower. They don't have the money. They don't have the people to follow them. Yeah, basically, yeah. You guys want to hear Kia's declaration of love for David E. Taylor to the court? It's fucking disgusting. It's pathetic. I'm going to read it, all right? Because Uncle Jake is like, here's the updates. I'm like, fucking look at this. $2,700 a month, too, for the water down at the hotel in Houston. Dude, it's, oh my God. That's Jessica. Oh yeah, Winters and King is brought up in this too. Here it is, Kirsten Jones. Oh, man. It's only 5 pages, and she sounds like a total fucking idiot because she is. Kia, take the stand, please. I, Kia Jones, I am competent to testify. I submit this in support of KOGGC. I am 33 years old. I was born and raised in Fairfax County in Virginia. I was an only child raised by my mother. My mother worked as an administrator for Apple and later Gannett, and my grandmother owned a daycare center where I often worked during my summer breaks from school. I've worked for the church full-time since June 10th, 2015, but I was first acquainted with the ministry approximately 4 years earlier when I was a student in Virginia Union University studying broadcast journalism. On Christmas Eve 2011, I heard God's voice say, "I'm coming for you." This is in her court document. This is what she submitted to the fucking court, everybody, okay? She submitted this to the court. But we don't know yet, Cat Mom. That's I have a few theories about that. I don't know if either one of them is right, but 1, the feds say let him. 2, his lawyers said don't fucking do it, and he's doing it anyways. And 3, the jails just haven't got all the way down to the meat and potatoes. They want to make sure they have everything before they hit him with it. Could take a few weeks to investigate that, absolutely. How's he doing it? Why is he doing it? Who's he talking to? Who's his list of contacts? Is this violating jailhouse policies, making third-party calls, which it is? Okay. I was a bit startled. I went to the family Christian bookstore where a stranger approached me and said something to the effect, "Those aren't the books you're looking for," referring to the books in my hand. I was initially offended by her boldness, but then she said, "I heard the Lord say he's coming for you," and she recommended Apostle Taylor's book and told me of the extraordinary experience she had during and after reading this book, face-to-face appearances from Jesus. The stranger and I parted ways, and I was first extremely skeptical of what she told me. 2 weeks later, I read this book. It changed my life and strengthened my relationship with God in a way I did not know was possible. 2012, I began attending David's services. I went so often, members of the church began to recognize me. Well, because you're so fucking goddamn walrus fucking size. Kia, fucking bitch. Kia's a bitch, man. Kia's no better than Michelle. She lives in Houston, known as the Campus for the Harvest, which fosters a community-based approach to worship to help the Lord in his quest to reap the 8 billion soul harvest and spread his gospel across the world. That's Kia. That's Kia saying that. She just became a member of the board of directors all of a sudden, right? Since when David got arrested. Kia got promoted, and they have to call her ma'am now, by the way. If they don't call her ma'am, they get fucking bitched at still. There is still a power structure there. Oh, who wants to take bets that David sings tomorrow? Soda bet, anybody? Taking bets. Uncle Jake donates $50 if David sings tomorrow to the animal shelter. How's that sound? Uncle Jake, good? David sings, Uncle Jake donates $50 to Max's the animal shelter down the way. And I'll go buy the dogs a fresh thing of pup cups. Okay, so this is why. Okay, so here's the reason why Michelle's not going to get released back to Kia. She has personal knowledge of the activities, finances, and expenditures of the church. Pays for the services, amenities, parishioners, church services. The church hosts services every Sunday and monthly conferences in person at our Taylor location. Streamed online via paid advertising with Roku and various social media platforms. Bullshit. You can stream to free for any fucking social media platform. What the fuck are they talking about? Oh, it costs us money. Roku. How fucking stupid. It doesn't cost to stream to Roku. We can no longer afford to televise and promote our services worldwide, which costs more than $1 million annually. Hey, what's up, Bilbo Baggins? Well, and here's the thing, too. All this money was ill-begotten. It was all made illegally. So they're all, can Can we just get our money back? All the illegal money that we made. Can we have it back, please, so we can pay our bills? Communal housing. They're providing housing for the missionaries all of a sudden, right? This is the thing. The vocabulary in this is going to be real important. David will say they're missionaries, but he'll call them pastors at certain times when it only benefits the cult. Okay? So they'll be pastors later on at one point. What's up, Ashton THC? Personal and feminine hygiene products. See, what we're being told is you guys, they don't allow that shit. Providing support to individuals. Tornadoes in Kentucky. No, they fucking didn't. Our fleet, one fucking truck, a fleet. This is a fucking lie. She fucking lied. This is a fucking lie. So Kia, you say it's a fucking fleet? You say it's a fucking fleet? You fucking lied. You're a fucking liar, Kia. You are a fucking liar. It is not a fleet of fucking trucks. It's one goddamn truck. It is one fucking truck. A fleet? You know what a fleet is? Like fucking like 10 or 20. That's a fucking fleet. One truck is one fucking truck. It is not a fucking fleet. So by calling it our fleet of ministry-owned semi-trucks loaded with diapers, this is all a fucking lie. This is a fucking lie. You're lying under oath, Kia? Oh, dude, if she gets up on the stand and talks like this, she's gonna fucking go to jail herself. Catherine's fucking be better swallowing her fucking own head, man. Communal daily morning prayer, Bible study, okay, yada, yada, yada. Churches without sufficient funds to timely pay our mortgage, provide outreach, community service, and televise our services. We defaulted on the loan for our Tampa property. And we must either find alternative financing or lose the property to foreclosure. Yes. Fuck yeah. Get fucking jobs, y'all. Get fucking jobs. Get fucking jobs. Fucking find an apartment. Still fucking believe in God. Still run your little fucking cult. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is great. Awesome. Tampa's gone. They're going to lose Tampa. They're going to lose Tampa. We will soon be without sufficient funds to provide housing, amenities, and basic needs. In addition to those costs, the church's physical properties were damaged. They're estimating about, I think it was like about 100,000 worth of damage. Kia saying, finally, during the raid, the FBI broke open my safe and took my personal belongings, including my passport, social security card, birth certificate, my personal phones, and gifts I have received throughout my years of service to Jesus. Because, yeah, Kia, Jesus really gives a fuck about phones and purses and fucking your birth certificate, right? That's what Jesus really gives a fuck about, right? Freedom and truth. What up? How you doing? Yeah, Joseph and his fucking Korean barbecue fucking 5 times a week. Yeah, seriously, fucking fat fuck Joseph. Sorry, guys, I'm kind of heated with this information we just got. Like, Kia, if you're watching, Kia, take the stand, please. Take the stand and talk like this on the stand, please. You're absolutely right, Jed Run. Until the government changes tax laws, this will continue. You're absolutely right. Yeah, she got gifts for sitting on the walrus. Yeah. Yeah, no. There's 97 pages, you guys, of. It's a spreadsheet basically. It's not even a bank statement. It's just a fucking spreadsheet of all the transactions that the cult had made. It's mostly food. Zelle payments to Ethan, Jesse, Alondre, Publix, Marathon Petro, Wingstop, McDonald's, Starbucks, McDonald's, Walgreens, Publix, Wingstop, Walmart, Publix. Whoa, what was that? Crypto? What the fuck was that? Hold on. Oh, okay. Dude, no wonder all these people, no wonder all these people are in shit health. No wonder they're all in shit health. They're all eating out shitty food all the time. Hawkeye's Pizza, Annie Ann's, Applebee's, Starbucks. Who the fuck's getting Starbucks all the time? Damn, $35 in Starbucks? Oh, that's Michelle. That's Michelle, DoorDash and Starbucks. Waffle House, Tampa, Sam's Club, Walmart, Beijing House, Chipotle, Chipotle, oh my God. Panera Bread, Taco Bell, Olive Garden, holy fucking shit, Chick-fil-A, Einstein Bros Bagels. Exactly. This isn't going to fly too well when the fucking judge sees this and he finds out in the fucking cult. Dude, that food is so bad for you. No wonder Michelle's got fucking heart issues. And you guys see what happens in a life of excess? You see what happens in a life of excess. Coronary artery disease, diabetes, fucking heart disease, ketoacidosis, shockingly bad food. And people and Michelle are people of great vice. Michelle and David, yep. Oh, I'm sure it was, and they're going to be able to track all those transactions too, Soups. They're going to track all those transactions. What's up, cult members? What is Catherine Crick eat? John Tall, Bilbo Baggins. She eats John Tall. But yeah, cult members, I know you guys are watching, man. Anybody that's following David's cult, I'm here to tell you the Kia Arena. The Kia Arena never will happen. David never had the intention of getting it off the ground. No, he doesn't have the money. Doesn't have the money. He never had the money, the manpower, the materials. He couldn't finish the stage, the trucks. Really, cult members, like, stop and think about this for a minute. Hit that like too. Let me know you're not a cult member. There's 40 people in here. Let me know you're not a cult member. Hit that thumbs up. Double tap the screen. I think so too. I think Catherine's like a fucking one of those like vegan fucking freaks, right? I could see Catherine being like a little vegan bitch. Yeah. And spending top fucking dollar on it too. Exactly. Spending like as much as she could, spending fucking $10 for 3 oranges type deal. I could see Catherine doing that. Yeah. Yeah. The other end of fucking excess, right? Like being a complete vegan, but spending just insane amounts of money on health food. Yeah. That's Catherine. That's Catherine. But David, he's on the other end. He's all, fuck that. I'm just going to eat like a degenerate fucking land walrus. I know, Joseph Sloth. He's like, yeah, Apostle, it's just so great out here today. Fucking Joseph. Yeah, it would surprise me if Joseph tunes in from time to time too. So what the fuck is Rich Hub saying about me? I mean, who's gonna drive these trucks for the Amway too? Who's gonna load all the shit up? Hey, you guys. Right? Fucking Joseph. He does. David checks all the 7 deadly sins, you guys. Yes, he does. That's the one thing about David. When you really look at him, you're right, Kim. The manpower alone, Jesus Christ, the cult has no idea about union labor. They're like, hey, we're just gonna go ahead and set this. Tony, go set that fucking stage up all by yourself. Tony, you're gonna unload all the fucking trucks, okay? You're gonna unbox everything. You're going to set the whole fucking stage up all by yourself, and it's all got to be done in about 3 hours, okay? Yeah, the cult has no idea what it takes to set that stupid fucking stage up. Stupid. Really, do cult members know what it takes to set that stupid fucking stage up? I mean, the one down in Houston, you saw what it took to set that up, right? What do you think it would take to set up that stupid fucking stage at the Amway? Or at the Kia Arena now? Go figure, Kia wants to be with Michelle. Michelle wants her fucking gimp back. Michelle wants her gimp back. Hey, Kia, you know that's all you are to Michelle is a gimp. You're a fucking doormat to her. You do realize that, right? You do realize that, right? You're just a fucking doormat to Michelle. She didn't give two fucks about you. She'll throw you under the bus the first chance she gets. Yeah, KK eats Adderall, then chases them with Xanax. She's all, go ahead and give me a cup of Adderall. She's all, you know what? Hey, John Tall, uncap that Adderall and just lay it out across your ass. Okay, I'll take it from there. And then you see the Xanax, you can shove this one up my ass, okay? Anyways, yeah, you guys will never do the Kia Arena, ever. Ever. And you're fools. You're foolish to think that it's going to happen. You're foolish to think, like that one guy. That guy's like, oh yeah, I drove for the Convoy of Miracles from San Antonio. You know how fucking dumb you are? You know how dumb that is? You think you really did some good? You might have think in your fucking mind that you did, but you didn't. All right? You're working for a fucking cult, man. And he's like, oh yeah, my son, he's been out in the street and he's been in a 7-day shutaway and, you know, he can't wait to meet you, Apostle, and this and that. It's like, well, David ain't getting out of fucking jail. David's not getting out of jail anytime soon. Why would they let that asshole out? He's proving right now that he gives no fucks about the rule of law, that he has no remorse for what he's done. Hellstorm, how you doing? That he plans on continuing on with his fucking scam, even though the judge has said you are a danger to everybody, and I think the only way I can keep you away from people is to put you in detention, Mr. Taylor, until the outcome of your case. And you could hear it in her fucking voice, man. I still, I'll never forget Judge Altman's, you could hear it in her voice. I just want to play it just for fucking old time's sake, man. Christ, that was, you know, hearing that day, that was probably one of the best feelings I ever fucking had in my life. Besides my first hit of ecstasy, which was a fucking blast. Anyways, don't do ecstasy. It's not good for you. It's fun, but it's not good for you. To hear the judge say this, oh yeah, Duro to Daryl. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. And to hear Judge Altman say that to David, like, her voice was scared because I think she was just finding out about the 40,000 fucking pictures. She was like, what? 40,000? I'm sure the judge found that out right then. The judge found that out right then and there. And she didn't say shit. Mr. Taylor, stuff I found out is very concerning. She obviously didn't want to say what it was. That's not her business. But I think at that point, Judge Altman already knew. Yeah, let's listen to... This is Judge Altman telling David, no. And he's brazen as fuck, right? He's brazen.
You're calling case 2520560, United States of America versus David Taylor.
Sarah Cohen, on behalf of the United States. Thank you.
Sarah Cohen's the main prosecutor. She's head honch on the case.
Just put your appearance again on the record, please.
Scott Rosenblum, I'm sorry. I was just getting notes for what
Sarah Cohen works for Washington.
you're going to say.
Oh, okay. All right. Mr. Taylor, I'm going to say some things that the folks in this courtroom have probably heard a couple more times today, but it is part of my decision-making process. And the first thing is you are entitled to the presumption of innocence. There is nothing that has taken place in this hearing today, anything that was in the government's proffer, its memorandum, or anything that I might set forth in any finding that's intended or should affect that presumption of your innocence. And this is a detention hearing, and it's governed by the Bail Reform Act. And that act says that detention is considered an exceptional step. Bond is presumed unless it is determined that there are no conditions or combination of conditions that will reasonably assure your appearance or reasonably assure the safety of the community. And the act requires that I impose the least restrictive measure
Somebody brought this up a while ago. The judge is imposing the least restrictive measures on David to protect the community, and the least restrictive measures is jail. The least restrictive measures.
To provide those reasonable assurances. Now, in your case, with the charges that you are facing, it is a presumption case. And that means that these charges are so serious by their very nature that Congress has decided that it is presumed you don't get bond. But as your lawyer said, that presumption can be overcome. And I understand the government has a belief that they haven't overcome the presumption, but you just need some evidence to overcome it. You don't have a criminal history, and you have ties to varying communities. So I'm going to assume that you have overcome the presumption.
Jed Rohn, the longer he draws this out, the worse it is for him. He could, but you know what? What these lawyers are making, dude, what we're finding in some of these court documents, David owes money. Some of these properties are going into foreclosure. Not just Tampa, other properties are going to go into foreclosure.
Of detention. But then I have to look to the 31
Yes, Daniela.
G factors. They were all talked about here today in some way, shape, or another. And they're in the government's brief, and they're talked about in the brief that was filed by your lawyer. The first is the nature and circumstances of the offense. It's laid out in the indictment. It's very serious. These allegations
Serious.
are horrific. I understand that this is ostensibly a church, but from where the court sees it, it has serious questions. If churches that I know don't operate in this manner, and this is a presumption case, and so this factor, the nature and circumstances of the offense, and I understand you have what you have telling me a formidable defense to what is laid out in the indictment and the nature and circumstances.
That's the best part. From what you told me, you have a formidable defense. You have a defense against this.
But what I'm looking at, it's serious. It weighs in favor of detention. Then I consider the weight of the evidence. It's not the weight of the evidence of your guilt or innocence. It's the weight of the evidence as to your risk of non-appearance or danger to the community. And as to your risk of non-appearance, the government has set forth here today and in its memorandum, that you have some financial means potentially. I don't know if it's super significant for you to go a lot of places, but what's really concerning about me is that you have ties so many different places, in so many different states, and you have supporters. I'm hearing, 200,000 people, and that gives me some concern that...
No, this is the original bond hearing, Triple M. This is the original bond hearing. And I just wanted to play it because it was enlightening. It wasn't enlightening, but it was like, fuck. Like, still to this day, like, I can relax because of this magistrate judge this very day. Just because of, like, hearing her take our concern away, dude. It was probably the best hearing, dude. It was.
You are a risk of non-appearance through your ties and your
Jed.
supporters.
Yes.
And they only have to convince me by a preponderance of the
Yes,
evidence.
I'm with you, Jed. You're absolutely right. Yep, time to this narcissistic rhino means finances. You're absolutely right.
And they've come really close to that. But I'm mostly concerned about the danger to the community, and they have to show clear and convincing evidence. And I look at what's set forth in the affidavit. Those aren't just, there's allegations, yes, but there's actual text messages that are set forth that enhance what's in the affidavit. And then I heard in the government's proffer today, and I understand this is an ongoing investigation and they are still uncovering things. And the things that they have told me today that they have uncovered are very concerning, very disturbing, and, indicative of your dangerousness. And I think your history and characteristics as well. You don't have a criminal history. And by your lawyer, you've been, serving in this ministry, and you have, you have supporters here who believe in you, and that would be a good thing in your favor. But it also cuts the other way too, because what's laid out here in this indictment and what I've read is really concerning, Mr. Taylor. You are alleged to lead this organization that is alleged to have engaged in some activity that is incredibly troubling, concerning to the court. So I think this all speaks to your dangerousness to the community, and I know your supporters completely disagree, but you don't have all just supporters. There are people, and they're going to have their people that tell a very different story, and that's not unusual in situations like this. But from my vantage point, I'm extremely concerned. I'm also really concerned because there's no real good place right now for me to tell you where you could go, where you would be. No.
He tried to fucking cut her off. She's like, nope, you fucking let me talk now. It's my turn. I'm talking. This fat fuck tried to cut off the magistrate judge. She's like, I'm
extremely concerned. I'm also really concerned because there's no real good place right now for me to tell you where you could go, where you would be. No, you let me talk.
Okay.
You've talked.
Okay.
I know you proposed an address in this district that hasn't been vetted by pretrial services. I have no idea where that is. You don't have, you have some ties to this district. There was a church place here.
Meet Woven Air, the core of all Newton's safe sleep essentials. Our patented
Fucking
Woven
ads,
Air
of course.
is completely.
I'm not convinced that anything pretrial services has offered, I think one of the bond conditions of your co-defendant was to be completely separated from the church. I don't think that's possible here.
And David has proven that he cannot separate himself from the organization. He's making these fucking calls from jail. And this proves it. I don't think there's any other way to separate you from this. Oh yeah, same narcissism as Brooks. Fucking Brooks was just a fucking stupid fuck though. Yeah, I put him on just to listen to his dumb ass while I work. Fucking makes the time pass. He's no different than Daryl Brooks, and if he takes the fucking stand, he'll get ripped apart.
Conditions of your co-defendant was to be completely separated from the church. I don't think that's possible here. I don't think there's any bond condition where you're proposing to live in North Carolina. That's still part of this whole organization. That's still part of it. And your supporters, if I understand what the government's saying in their investigation, part of that is to protect Mr. Taylor. And I don't know how the extent that protection might go, but Mr. Taylor, I think the only way I can keep the community might go.
This was the part right here where the judge sighed because she was whatever Sarah Cohen told her that day in her fucking chambers, whatever it was, I don't know. I would like to know, but I have my theories about what was said. And this was the very point where I felt we could take a rest. It really was. Yeah, he's proved her right by putting his jail calls on YouTube. I put those on YouTube, Triple M. Well, I did. David's doing them to Zoom. They won't fucking put them to YouTube because they know. They fucking know if they do that, they'll be fucked. Oh, if he streamed them to YouTube, oh shit. But no, he's being real shady about it and just doing it on Zoom. But they're still streaming to all the followers. It doesn't matter. And he's getting on the call and they're passing him around on the phone and shit. Oh, it's happening.
In their investigation, part of
Here it is right here.
that is to protect Mr. Taylor. And I don't know how the extent that protection might go, but Mr. Taylor,
right there.
I think the only way I can keep the community safe and, you know, to separate you from this organization, that's the only bond condition I could think, you know, that would I could possibly consider. I don't know how to do it at this point. And bond requires trust, and you know,
because David's a real trustful guy, right? He's a real trustworthy fellow.
Say that, well, there's some discrepancies in the pretrial services report, but for me, I could see that you weren't completely forthcoming with the pretrial services officer.
No sketch. They put the link on the JoshuaMediaMinistries.org website. So they put the link up there. I sent that over to the jail too. I was like, here's how they're doing it. Here's how they're doing it. David is contacting people outside his approved call list, and it's a third-party call to unapproved contacts. Yes, that's exactly what I was pointing out to the jail. They're like, do you have evidence? I was like, sure do. Sure do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
And I have a problem with that. That's your opportunity, and it doesn't appear that you were fully transparent. These allegations, what the government said in its proffer, I understand that the co-defendant, you know, that individual did get bond, but I think the supporters heard, you know, earlier in the case before this, I look at the cases individually, and your particular role, these particular allegations, what the government has said in its proffer, I do not believe, and I understand that we've got 2 pretrial services report that recommended bond with conditions, but from my vantage point, I do not believe that any of those conditions are sufficient to really assure your appearance and assure the safety of the community. And I know this ruling will come as a great disappointment to all of you who are sitting there, who are supportive of this, but that's my decision. And I'm going to enter an order that keeps you in custody pending the resolution of your case. You do have a right to appeal. I fully expect that you will. No matter what my decision was today, somebody was going to appeal. And to that end, I have been informed that Judge Berg has Tuesday, October 21st at 9 o'clock available should there be an appeal that needs to be heard.
So we'll take that date. We'll take that date. So that's Judge Altman. She was the one who originally put David in jail. Said no, I see a concern here, and it was like that very day, like listening to the judge. I wish I could just give her a fucking hug. It was like they had no idea what was happening. Yeah, you know, see, but Darrell Brooks, yeah, he's a narcissist, but he killed a bunch of people, right? This is a religious cult. They're narcissists, both of them, but they're different levels, bro. Like David's a different level of narcissism, my guy. He's up there, man. He's up there. Brooks is up there too. Brooks is a stupid fuck. Dude, yeah, Judge Duro, she's a fucking smoke show, yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. Dude, she's like, Jed, like, total goth, bro. Like, could you imagine her all gothed out? Like, just totally in some fucking leather and lace, gothed out, dude. Just, fuck, bro. Probably smoke, dude. Just saying, right? She could pull it off. If Judge Duro was a goth, she could pull it off, dude. She could pull it off as like a goth dominatrix, right? Like a judge goth dominatrix type deal. Anyways, that's besides the fact. Okay, Judge Altman, getting off track here. Come on, Jed, stick with the chat. But you're right, it does. Like David and fucking Butt Boy Brooks are fucking 2 narcissists, right? Big fucking mouths, right? David's the same. Yeah, same mentality. Yeah, absolutely. But I think David's way above fucking Darrell Brooks, man. David fucking look at Darrell Brooks like, get the fuck out of here. You ain't shit to me. Like, Brooks is a piece of shit, and so is David. But David's got like, dude, David's combating like multiple personality disorders and shit, man. Like, talking to some of these survivors from this cult, man, they said you could see, dude, you could like see the change in his fucking eyes, man. They said it was scary. Like, you could see the mentality change in his eyes. That's a dangerous man, dude. That's a fucking dangerous man when you could see his mood change in his fucking eyes. David's a special kind of fucking specimen, man. Like, he needs to be studied and dissected. Not literally, but his mentality. It needs to be fucking dissected, analyzed, and fucking peeled apart times over. Because he's a unique individual. Not in a good way, in a really shitty fucking way, he's unique. Mm-hmm. You know what you don't hear David talking about? The 40,000 images and shit they found on his phone. Do you hear the cult members talking about that? No. You hear about all the fucking gold bars they found in the safe? No. About all the text messages forcing people to sleep outside and on the streets? No. Do you hear about that? No. Because the cult won't fucking mention that. The cult won't mention that. You don't ever hear them talking about that. You don't hear them talking about the 10,000 fucking videos. I think the world is lucky. Yeah. Both sides ignore their sides' wrongdoings. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Well, David's definitely ignoring it, Jim Bob. David's definitely fucking ignoring his wrongdoings. That's for sure. He won't even take... Like, David's done all this fucked up shit. Like, he won't even take credit for it. Like, dude's sitting in the slammer and he's like, it's not my fault. It's everybody else did it, okay? This wasn't my fault, everybody. It really wasn't. The water supply would be in trouble. Jedron, the lobster supply was in trouble for a while until David got incarcerated. No, he won't acknowledge it at all. And that's something the fucking... I won't even say... I don't even want to give that away. But yeah, he won't acknowledge it. He won't acknowledge it. He's too fucking full of pride. He thinks he's done nothing wrong. And literally saying from jail, oh yeah, we're going to do the Amway arena when I get out. Like, totally fucking gaslighting his followers. Oh, right on, Jedron. Appreciate you, man. Right on. That's cool. I appreciate you being here. Yeah. Well, remember how he's like, put the camera on the lobster. He's like, come on, put the camera on the lobster, guys. Got all pissed. So we have this running joke, like, it's lobster. Like, David, now that David's incarcerated, like, the fucking lobster population is going to rebound finally because he was like talking about eating fucking lobster. So like, fuck yeah, a lobster rebound. Yep. He was eating fat like a fucking walrus while his cult members were starving. And I just found out too, from one of the survivors that is going to come out eventually when they're ready and when they want to talk. Baby food. Baby food, y'all. If they didn't make money, baby food. They had to eat baby food. Or like fucking chicken puree. Yeah, our homes are in foreclosure, but we're going to do stadiums. Uncle Jake. I think that one email we saw from Winners and King, I think that's for the hotel. I think that's for the fucking hotel. I really do. Because David said he bought that hotel for like 2 and some change, 2 million, 3 million. No, he would have had to pay more for that fucker. Nah. Yeah, it's all right, I'll find out. Yeah, closest thing he'll ever have again is tuna fish. Yeah. Yeah, right, the Fiend. Yeah, Tampa's $53,000 a month. You're going to keep up on that. The HOA's not going to let him live there. Yeah, dude, some of these properties are going into foreclosure now. And they're saying, oh, we need our money back. Oh, we're going to give you all the fucking illegal money back that you guys just fucking stole. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let us go ahead and give you the money so you can pay. Let us give you this dirty fucking laundered money so you can pay all these bills. Yeah, that's going to fucking fly real well. You know, I pass this along to people that I know and in the finance world, and people are like, what the fuck? Are you serious? It's a Ponzi. Oh, it's a total fucking Ponzi and he needs to serve time. That's what we've been saying. Dude, the money laundering alone. The money laundering alone. Yeah, Joseph needs his fucking Korean barbecue. Fucking Korean barbecue boy, Joseph. No, Joseph, you're going to have a fucking heart attack, dude. You keep eating all that shit. All you cult members that are still there eating all that shit food. We were talking about being malnourished, right? Doesn't mean you're skinny, like Cliff said. And that's absolutely right. Eli, let me talk about you, buddy. You're looking real fucking malnourished there, man. Lay off the fucking sweets, all right? Lay off the sweets and sodium, dude. You're seriously, dude, your fucking cholesterol's probably through the roof and you don't even know it. Eli, I saw you I saw what you looked like, your physique, when you first went in. Man, you put on about fucking 150 pounds, not healthy. You are not healthy, Eli. Eli, for a guy your size, dude, you should probably be pushing about 185. You're probably about almost 225, 230, maybe more. You could probably be pushing 250 because you're kind of big bone, Eli. So, Eli, I'd ease up on the fucking bonbons and the sweets, all right, man? Seriously. Ease up on the sweets, ease up on the fucking sodium, all of you guys. Yeah, no, Jenny Janiak. Yep, all you guys, all that food and shit. Yeah, man, I was talking about that with people on the channel, and it's just like it's the culture not doing videos about the raid again. I was thinking this is like Hansel and Gretel. He's like keeping everybody there fucking happy and fucking with sweets and just shit food. Like it's a good time, like it's a fucking party. Like the Pinocchio Island, right? Remember on Pinocchio where they all went to that island and it was all like a bunch of fun? And then they all started like fucking drinking and smoking and they started turning into fucking jackasses. They made asses of themselves. Oh, right now they're doing? They have to. They have to counteract the algorithm with what we're doing. Oh, yeah, the lifestyle? Yeah, dude, you're right, Daniela. Once you hit 40, David's IQ? A good question. A good question. That's a good question. Yeah, yeah, hang on. I think I can. I think I might be able to. Maybe not. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, no. I'd have to look around. Yeah, Eli Valley on Facebook. Yeah. He's put on some weight. That dude had a scholarship to fucking play baseball. Now he's fucking sitting in a hotel down in Houston eating fucking honey buns and fucking Cracker Jacks and shit. Like it's a good time. Fucking dog, man. She's so annoying. Lindy is a fucking turd. Of course, here we go. Family comes home and Lindy acts like an asshole. Where were we here? Yeah, the food, yeah, bad. Kia Arena, not happening. David's BMI. Do you want the ICD code or you just want his BMI? Because I can give you one or the other. If his BMI would be a Z code. His Z code would be like fucking Z8611 or some shit like that for extreme morbid obesity due to excess calories. No, his BMI, your BMI is like, yeah, it's kilos. It's in kilos. Yeah, body mass, when we do body mass, it's in kilos. Yep, your BMI, it's usually like 20 to 20.9, right? Or it'll be 21.0 to 21.9, 22.0 to 22.9. His height and weight, I think he's like, 5'8", 5'9", and 300 pounds. 300. 300. Unhealthy. Yeah, his would be I give up. His BMI would be I give up. Fuck this shit. His BMI would be fuck this shit. Yeah. He would be like he would put King Hippo to shame. Like it'd be the same. Like once you knocked him down, he wouldn't be able to get up. It's serious fucking mass, dude. And here's the thing: we talked about David being sick, right? Now we found out too that he had some lower leg swelling, which is what I know as lower leg edema, right? 5'8", 300. So he's as tall as me. I'm about 5'8", about 5'6", 5'7". So David's what, an inch taller than me and 300 pounds. His blood type fucking coagulated. Oh yeah, being unhealthy on a jail bed. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's fucking real comfortable for him. Yeah, I do. I hope David's just fucking cold and miserable. I do. I hope he's cold and miserable. I do. I hope it's cold, miserable. His fucking meals suck. And I just hope he gets everything that's coming to him. He deserves it. He is unsympathetic. He doesn't give a fuck about what he's done. Oh, hell yeah, it's hard on your body. Yeah. And then David, I mean, I think he's going to gain more in jail. I'm with you, William Jackson. Blood type HP sons. Blood type is 1040. Blood type is cottage cheese. Yeah, very unhealthy. And we knew he was. Like, you guys, big shout out to Ann. You know who you are. If you're watching this, I hope you are. She was a source from overseas, right? She was a professional in the medical field. And I FaceTimed with her one day, right? And we got to talking, and she saw David. She was like, he's sick. He's very unhealthy. He's very, very unhealthy. And this was when we saw him sweating in the brown shirt. Remember? We get up on stage like, okay. She's like, Rich, there's certain things I'm seeing, and this is how I know these. She went over her credentials with me. This is what I did. This is how I know. She's like, first thing, I know he's got hypercholesterol. He is dealing with an overload of high cholesterol right now. She points out the bags under his eyes, right? Not the dark circles, but the bags. She's like, Rich, those are actually fat bags, okay? When you get overweight like that, and it's called hypercholesterolemia, right? You get these fucking pools of fat under your eyes. She's like, I've seen it with cadavers. You actually cut them, and it's just like fat comes out, okay? She's like, second thing, he's most likely diabetic too because of the way he's sweating, the pale skin, everything. It screams diabetes, okay? So she's like, there's that. She's like, probably wouldn't surprise if he's got some leg issues, foot issues, because when you're diabetic like that, when you have heart issues, all these conditions add up, okay? And I know this is a fact. And I think that's what actually happened to David. That shit caught up to him. He's in Livingston County Jail. That's where he's at, Frank. That's where he's at, Livingston County Jail. And yeah, it's confirmed he's diabetic. I knew he was. I fucking knew he was. I knew he was before we'd even known he was diabetic. I knew he was. You can tell by his condition. You can tell by the outward appearance of him. He's in very bad shape. Kim, fact, Kim. No way. There was a stream one night. We seen him sitting, right? And bad shape, Kim, right? It was hurting him to lift up his leg. It was hurting him to lift up his leg. You could see him struggle. He was like, it was one of his Easter bits, and he looked in piss poor shape. That was probably one of the worst shapes I've seen him in, except for when he came out of fucking deathbed. But he was like sitting in this ottoman, Kim, and he was struggling to lift his leg up. So I know he's got fucking neuropathy issues. Yeah, he couldn't sit. He was tripoding like this. He had to sit because David, it's called visceral fat. We've talked about it. It's visceral fat. What visceral fat does is it surrounds your internal organs, right? Like you have body fat, but visceral fat is on the inside. Okay? And it does. It encases the inner organs and your internal organs. It's very bad. And it basically crushes your organs. So David, what's happening to David while he was tripoding, you're absolutely right, is because he was tripoding, like, he had to sit forward like that to take pressure off of his fucking lungs and his heart, man. No, you can't. No. Yep. Yep. Yeah. It's, yeah. Very familiar. Yeah. Yep. It's, and you could tell, Kim. You could tell. And then pulling his credit report, it's like everything added up. It's like, took me a long time to get rid of that fat, even though I worked out like crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it takes a while. It takes longer to get rid of visceral fat. Yes, it does. It does. It takes longer to get rid of visceral fat. But think of David's fucking diet. David was eating a fucking hyper cholesterol diet, man. Ate whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted, at whatever time he wanted, and fucking sleep on it. Like, I can't tell you how bad enough David was taking care of himself, and then to, like, not take care of himself sleeping. Hey, Kay, how you doing? To eat and then go to sleep, the older you are, the harder it is. The older you are, the harder it is. And David getting older, that fat ain't going nowhere but fucking down. David's in shit shape. If he lives 5 years in jail, I'll be surprised. If he makes it the next 5 years in jail, I'll be surprised. His health ain't going anywhere but down, and neither is his mental health. He's still living day by day, I think. His heart's a fucking ticking time bomb. I really do. It'll be his heart that gets him. It'll be his heart that gets him, ultimately, in this. It'll be either his renal failure or heart failure, but I fucking hate knowing this shit. There's certain standards in medical coding, right? Like for diabetes, right? Let's talk about diabetes real quick with relation to David. This is just my knowledge. When diabetes is present, you have probably neuropathy issues. Now, David, he's possibly got PVD, which is peripheral vascular disease. Okay. On top of that, you got congestive heart failure. On top of that, you got hypertension. You link all those in medical coding. You link all those codes together because they all fall in line. Guess what? You got heart problems. Okay, congestive heart failure. You link hypertension. You link the diabetes. Oh, guess what? You got kidney problems. You got CKD. You link that too. Oh, you got fucking neuropathy of the lower extremities. Guess what? We link that too, because all those systems are linked. Yep. Yeah. No, I got there. Yeah. PVD, peripheral arterial disease. Yes. PVD, PAD, peripheral arterial disease, and there's peripheral vascular. Peripheral is a funny one to say. PVD, which is peripheral vascular disease. Kind of same thing, arteries, peripheral vascular, it's of your vascular system, right? Your arterial system. Those all fall in line together. Chris Com, Ginger in the fucking house. Yep, circulation issues. David probably got sleep apnea, so that's going to be a problem. I'm sure he doesn't sleep well at night. Oh, well, dude, when you got fucking diabetic ketoacidosis, yeah, you got hypertension issues. You got pulmonary hypertension. I'm sure he's pulmonary hypertension status. Yeah, he's, I'm seeing the codes in my head. It's like an N186. He'd be like an N186, which would be like your fucking kidney disease with diabetes. I think he's hyperglycemic, which would be E1165, right? I mean, he's got a host. Yeah, he probably snores. Obstructive sleep apnea, OSA, which is G was 3700, I think. Yep, no CPAP machines, bad knees. Oh yeah, I'm sure his knees fucking kill him. Crazy thing is, he did similar things to other prosperity preachers. Oh, it's coming, Jedril, don't worry. It's coming. Don't worry. a lot of churches are getting exposed right now, Jed Rohn. It's just it's progressive, right? It's slowly picking up. The government's onto it. Yeah, there's a lot, Jed, and that's what we're here to point out. Ultimately, is like they're out there, but we can only focus on one. And I think it works better when you focus on one and you take the full effect to it, and you really drive, and you really drive, and you really drive. Eventually, it'll crack, like David did. It just took time. Catherine, it'll take time with her too. But no, this was about the Kia arena tonight, and it ain't happening. That's, and we always go on tangents on other conversations, but with regards to David's health, yeah, I knew he was sick. I knew he was sick. Yep, I knew he was sick, man. Go figure. The man that can heal people can't heal his own fucking diabetes and his own fucking kidney issues. It is. You're right, the Fiend. And the feds are on it. I think the feds are on it. And I'm with it. The feds need to open up the fucking books on these fucking churches. Bullshit. Yeah, there's some court documents, Chris. There are some court documents. Nothing too crazy. Basically, we know the cult wants all their shit back, right? But they're basically saying that they want it back. 2 of the properties are going into foreclosure. 2 properties are going into foreclosure right now. There's a lot of pages. Sketch, there's a lot of pages in that you got to scan carefully. Who's the best to go for medical? Oh yeah, medical parole after 10 years, yeah. Yeah, the victim should get all that shit back. Well, Jed, that's... I always knew it wasn't going to be a one and done video, dude. That was my approach to it. That was my whole approach to it. Is it couldn't be done with just one video. It was going to be a process of the bureaucratic route, right? Like literal art of war shit, right? How do you get to somebody who can't get got to? You got to think, man. We got to think above him. And that's what we did. How do you get to somebody that can't get got to, man? It's like, you ever see that movie Lucky Number 11? You ever see that movie Lucky Number 11? He's like, how do you get to 2 men that can't get got to, man? You gotta figure it out. How do you get to a person that can't get got to? Figure it out. Paperwork, man. You gotta find out what he's doing wrong. And he's laundered fucking money. It's that simple. But then it is, right? Lucky Number 11, dude, that's probably one of the dopest fucking, like, it's a good movie. If you haven't watched it, watch it. If you haven't, just buy it, all right? It's fucking worth it. It's probably one of the best movies out there. Yeah, it's a great movie, right, Chris? And like his whole thing in that movie is like, how do you get to 2 people that can't get got to? You got to use your brain, man. And that's with David. I knew that little sack of shit was fucking cunning. I knew it. I knew he was. I knew he was. I knew what he was about. I knew he had money, and money was his king. And that's how you get to it. Money. Carl Lentz. Oh yeah, he's a real good role model. Carl Lentz. Fucking pedo. Yeah. Real good role model. That guy. Yeah, check out it's called Lucky Number Slevin. Slevin. It's Josh Hartnett, Bruce Willis, Lucy Liu plays in it. It's got a pretty dope lineup, actually. It's a pretty good movie, dude. Yeah. Watch that one. Yeah. But cult members, listen up. I'm gonna wrap it up 10 more minutes here. I'll go till it's 9:30. I'll go 15 more minutes. With regards to the Amway arena, yeah, Morgan Freeman and Fuck, what's that other dude's name? Sir Ben Kingsley. That's Ben Kingsley, yeah. So cult members, listen up. All right. I know you guys don't fucking like me, and that's fine. I still like you guys, okay? David has lied to each and every one of you guys. Okay? This Kia arena that David's been preaching for since what, 2018, 2019, prior to COVID, never going to happen. Never going to happen. And for you guys to even carry on like it's going to happen and believe that David is going to do it, you really got to stop and question. You really should stop and ask yourselves, how is this all going to get done? With what money? I mean, here we're finding out houses are being foreclosed, bills aren't being paid. Well, why don't you all go out, get fucking jobs, start supporting everything that this has all been done since you guys love this man so much. I mean, none of this shit's even in y'all's names. Why do you give a fuck? Are you going to pay all David's bills for him? I mean, Kia, is that what you're about? You're going to go out and pay all these bills now? I mean, you better get a fucking job. Because, Kia, your court documents, let me tell you something. You're fucking insane. You're insane, Kia. For you to even fucking talk like that in court, you know how fucking weak you look? They're going to fucking tear you apart on that shit. They're going to tear you apart on that, Kia. Michelle's not going to get access to you, Kia, either. I want you to know that. They will not give you access to Kia. Michelle, Kia, you guys will not be seeing each other unless you're doing it, fucking breaking your bond, which I firmly believe you guys are some way, somehow. But Kia and Michelle, you're not going to get access to each other. I promise you that. The judge already said you're not to have contact with anybody from the organization. And Adriana Didell, I think she was trying to have some sympathy for Michelle. Well, Your Honor, she doesn't have any, like, anybody outside of the organization. Okay, well, that's not my problem. Like, she is to not have contact with anybody right now. No, she can't. If they're involved, she can't. If they're not involved, okay, that's fine. But they cannot be involved in any way with that organization right now. Yeah, Kia could lead the nation in used car sales, that's for sure. But no, Kia's actually brought in a lot of money. Nope. Kia's brought in a lot of money from that organization, man. She's brought in millions. That girl's probably brought in millions for that organization. Her name's going to be in all those little books that David has. Everybody who ever made $1 for that organization, your name's going to be in those books, and the feds are going to fucking find out how much that entire organization has made now. Like, that's the thing. Cult members, do you not realize that David literally paved the fucking way to the fucking Emerald City for the feds with all of his fucking documentation? You guys not realize that? He literally documented his whole fucking criminal enterprise for him. Good job. Good job. He did. All those fucking records that David kept, everything on YouTube, social media, everything. David just documented his entire criminal enterprise. Yeah, they've already talked about the pictures. They already know about the pictures. They know. They know about the pictures. The cult members know. They know, but they won't talk about it. They'll say, oh, he's being persecuted. Well, money laundering, fucking forced labor, trafficking. What about that? The pictures. And I get some of them were consensual for sure. But how many of those are going to contain like child abuse material? All it takes is one. All it takes is one. David, if there's even soliciting, if there's even David trying to solicit, he's fucked. David's fucked. If there's David even soliciting to a child, it's over. They'll fucking shack his ass up like, nope, that's it, you're done. But where we're standing now, cult members, David is done making stupid fucking decisions from jail. Yep. If others knew about it, they are also. Oh, you knew about it and you didn't do anything? Oh, well, guess what? You're under arrest now, too. You're under arrest now, too. I'm pretty sure Michelle knew about it. I'm sure Kathleen knew about it. I'm pretty sure fucking Kathleen handed her daughters over to David. Kathleen doesn't care. It's all to please the apostle. It's all to please the walrus, right? Oh my God. Yeah, it'll be that much worse if they find that kind of material on his fucking shit. They'll turn him out. The prisoners will turn him out. They will. They'll turn him out. They'll fucking beat him and turn him out. David will be a legit fucking. He won't be the booty bandit. He'll be the boy. I fucking came across his channel this last week and I fucking watched pretty much all the good videos. And this guy was a criminal, man. He was talking about life behind bars and just the shit he saw. I'm like, I'm good. I'll obey the law. I'll be good. And he was just talking about just systematic rape in the jail, man. And he's like, there's nothing worse than hearing that and seeing that. Yep. Inmates can smell fear. Yep. They can smell fear. Yep. Yep, they can. And I'm sure David's scared. I'm sure David's scared. Yeah. Now, when it comes down to kids, that's just that's a jail code. You don't fuck with kids. They'll get to you. It might take them some time, but they'll get to you. And when they do, they're coming for you. They're coming for you. So, David, Michelle, anybody, you better pray to fucking God. But David, this case is gonna continue to draw out, you guys, right? David's gonna draw it out. I firmly believe he wants to take the stand so he can have his day in court and be like, I'm not wrong, I'm right. This is why. But the longer he drags it out, the worse it's going to be, because eventually his lawyers are going to come to him and be like, take a plea deal, dude. We can't get you out of this. There's no fucking way. His lawyers are eventually going to tell him, Scott Rosenblum's going to walk in and tell him one day, take the deal. Take the deal. He'd be like, no, I'm going to take this down. Like, all right, fuck, all right. We're telling you, take the deal. You're going to fucking do double the time if you don't. But you want to take the stand? All right, go ahead. We're advising you not to. Don't do it. Do the 20 years. But David's looking at a lot more time than that. Forced labor, human trafficking, money laundering. That's the trifecta, man. That's the trifecta. I mean, the money laundering is like, that's an easy sentence, but the forced labor and human trafficking, he's going to have some explaining to do for that one. Moving people around, fucking making them work long hours and shit. Yeah, the toughest men have gone to prison and have been taken out because of bad paperwork. Yeah, dude, I was watching this one today. It was an ex-con. He was like, I was in a fucking cell where this lady knew this guy that was in there. She fucking cut shit from his fucking file, posted it, and he was dead within a week. He was a pedophile. He's a pedophile. He's a pedophile. And he's like, I seen that guard. He's like, I knew who that guard was. She knew who he was and what he did. She discreetly posted his shit on the fucking wall out in the pod. And he was talking about this one prisoner named Dahl, and like he'd like to fucking screw men, dude. Yeah, he liked to rape men. Yep. Prison's not a good place, man. And if David does get convicted, he's going to go up to Fed time. He's going to Club Fed. He ain't going to fucking county. He's going up to Club Fed. He's going up to level 3, level 4. He'll be up there with the big boys. But you get up there with the big boys, David, they'll fucking turn you out. Turn you out, David. They feed off people like you, man. Like, and to hear like some of these prisoners tell the stories about like what it's like, and like they're like the smell, these like the blood, it's everything. It's like the one dude was saying, he was like, and when you start smelling like the fucking feces, it's like they get more like riled up. It's weird. He said, he's like, once they smell like the shit, it drives them even more crazier. Yeah, they'll seek the toughest guys to make examples of. Yeah, dude, I heard some prison stories from this channel this last week. So I'm like, I'm good, dude. He'll be where the big boys play. Yep. Yep, and he'll walk in there. They're going to know he's soft as fuck, man. They'll know he's soft as fuck. They will. All those fucking heavy hitters, they'll know he's a soft-ass little piece of shit. And they'll fuck with him. They'll extort him. They'll exploit him. They'll fucking beat him up. Yeah, he thinks it's going to be a fucking fairy tale place. Fuck yeah, it's Club Fed, dude. It's federal time. Yeah, you're up there with rapists, murderers, fucking killers. Like, come on, dude. Fuck, yeah. Yeah, let him get up to Club Fed and try set claiming. Yeah, let him get up here to the fucking federal penitentiary and say I'm a gangster. Get his fucking ass beat real fucking fast. They'll make some fucking... Dude, big homie inside, make a fucking few phone calls to the outside. Hey, you know this guy? Nope. All right, cool. Thanks. They'll check him. You can't set claim and go to prison and fucking set claim. They'll find out real fast and they'll just beat his ass. So if David's going to go to jail and try to set claim, I fucking pray to God he does. I hope he does. I hope he fucking makes that mistake. But anyway, anybody tuning in, hit that like and subscribe on the way in or out. We were talking about the Kia Arena. Well, it used to be the Amway Arena. The way it works when you first enter prison, the other inmates make you show them. Yeah, if it involves children, you're fucked. Or like abuse of women. It's basically abuse of innocence is what I've found out. Like if you're out there fucking sexually assaulting women and shit. Because some of these guys got wives, daughters, kids. No, even in PC they'll get to him. Look at the dude from the Lost Prophets over in the UK. He was in protective custody. They still got him. Fucking cut his head off. Yeah. He will. He'll be Doughboy. He'll be Doughboy, yeah. That's what they call fucking fucking jail bitches, like men in jail that are fucking like get their booties fucking taken. They call them boys. He'll be the Doughboy. Yeah, he'll be Doughboy. Yeah, Daryl Brooks probably getting fucking turned out too, man. It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, Daryl Brooks probably got turned out. Wouldn't surprise me, Mr. fucking tough guy, right? Killed a couple kids. Oh, you killed a couple kids? Yeah, I hope children aren't involved, but David being the sick fuck that he is, I know to an extent. I don't think it was all in, but I'm pretty sure it was there. Because this was a man of excess, man. This was a man of excess. And he was beholden to none. He didn't answer to anybody. He didn't answer to anybody, man. I do. I think they're going to find something to an extent. But it's, I fucking hate to say it, but it's just true, man. It's where sick fucks are, sick fuck is, right? David's a sick fuck, man. David's a sick fuck. Nobody ever told him no. He was surrounded by all these beautiful young women all the fucking time. Eventually, you get fucking curious. I don't know, but David, look what he did. Look what he did. He had all these fucking women around and he couldn't be satisfied by them. And it wouldn't surprise me either, Kim. It wouldn't surprise me in the least. I don't want it to, man. He better fucking pray to God. He better pray to God that they don't find anything in his fucking phone with children. I mean, cult members, how would you justify that at that point? Seriously, how would you justify that at that point? Say they did find fucking abuse material of children in David's phone. Would you guys be like, oh, it was an accident? How would you guys justify that? Seriously, Michelle, you got kids, right? All you young ladies there that have kids. Kia, how would you justify that? If they found stuff about abuse, like child abuse in David's phone, how would you guys justify that? That's a serious question I have. Would you guys justify it? Be like, oh, it was an accident. They needed correction. Because you guys wouldn't be able to justify it. They would say the FBI had to plan it. Yeah, they would say some dumb shit. Oh, the FBI planted it. They had time to plan it, put it in there. No, those things usually come with timestamps and shit, you know, so. You know, Soups, based off the activity that David was doing, like I said, yeah, the adult images alone show it. That, again, that amount of images just shows excess, right? Doesn't even show that he's not an apostle or not. It just shows a man of extreme excess, right? Sex, money, power, women, food, everything. Like David wanted to be this fucking baller. Like David wanted to be a baller gangster, but he was actually like, he turned into a fucking apostle. Yeah. Yeah, let's think about that. Michelle doesn't think emails are discoverable. No, it was emails, Kim. Remember, she's all, you can't put these in emails because they're discoverable. She's like, don't put this in an email because these are all discoverable, okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. You can't. Okay? Because these are discoverable. If you do, shh, they're going to find them. Text me instead. Who does that? Who says that? Like, hey, don't email me because these are very discoverable, okay? I don't want the feds to find them. I don't want the feds to find my email, so don't email me. Make sure you text me this information. Because text messages aren't discoverable either, Michelle. And it just shows you how fucking dumb Michelle is, right? No apostle I know have these many images. Yeah. Oh, Josh Lopez? No, it's cool. No, the feds already have those, man. We're letting the jail work that work that out, man. Josh Lopez, no. No, they'll get all that. No, there's a process. The prosecuting attorneys have those phone calls. They have all the information. They have the phone calls. Yeah, that's all true. Him beating Destiny, that's all true. Yes, that's all true. Yeah, him beating Destiny, that's all true, unfortunately. Yeah, he beat the shit out of her, too. Fucking prick. This is why David just belongs right where he is. He is a violent man. He is a violent man. Give him the chance, he'll fucking beat somebody up. But not in jail. Not in jail. David's no longer the predator. He's the fucking prey now in jail. No. No, these phone calls, Josh Lopez, oh, dude, these phone calls are not going to fly well with the judge at all. The judge is going to be fucking pissed. The judge is going to be pissed. The judge is going to be fucking pissed. He'd be like, Mr. Taylor, you're making fucking calls from the jail? Doing live streams to fucking an unapproved list of people? After my magistrate puts you in jail to keep you away from everybody? And you're out there making phone calls to unapproved people? So you truly don't give a fuck. Guess what? You just lost your phone privileges. I don't think he can do that, but I'm sure the jail could impose some kind of strict privileges. Guess what, Mr. Taylor? You only get 10-minute phone calls a day. If your lawyer wants to come fucking talk to you, guess what? He can come do a video call with you here. Hey, that's what he thinks, Josh Lopez. That's what he thinks, Josh. Nah, Joseph ain't out of the clear yet, man. That little sack of shit. Fucking Korean barbecue eating bitch. Nah, Joseph ain't out of the blue yet, man. Nope. I was thinking, like, who would they let lead breadcrumbs back? And it's Joseph. Exactly. If you can't follow the rules in jail, he's not going to follow the rules on the outside of jail. So why let him out? Exactly. Right, Soups? David is saying, I'm going to do what I want, when I want, whether you like it or not. When they walk in and nail David for those phone calls, and they show him all the evidence, David's going to be like, that fucking pussy Rich Holmes. He's going to blame it on me again. He's all, that fucking pussy. He's like, fucking Rich Holmes. God damn him. They're going to show him like all the screenshots, all the videos, and be like, yeah, we caught you, dude. People reported you. people reported you that you were making calls outside of the jail to unapproved callers. And guess what? You were. They all need the same charges, Joseph, Michelle, and David. They all do. They all need the same charges. He's pissed, Joshua. He's pissed for sure. I guarantee he's pissed, dude. Yeah, especially if and when they take his phone privileges away. Like I said, maybe they're just letting him hang himself, right? Like, fuck that. Let him hang himself. Don't do anything. Let him fucking keep being a dumbass. Which I could see very well likely happening, right? Like, nah, let him keep making those calls. That's fine. And David, being the dumb fuck that he is, Michelle was such a waster. I knew it. Kia was getting paid also. Yeah. Yeah, one of the sources text me right now. Kia started ordering meals every day too, just like Michelle, Kathleen. Michelle was such a waster. So Michelle would waste food. She wasted so much food, always eat expensive foods too. What a bitch. What a bitch, Michelle. God, you guys, and you're fucking asking for mercy? Eating all this expensive food while the fucking cult's starving? Fuck, man, the fucking audacity. The fucking audacity, Michelle, that you guys have to even ask for a fucking dime back. The whole fucking cult. You guys fucking kidding? Y'all think this is a fucking joke, don't you? Kia, let me tell you something. You're a fucking idiot, all right? I can't wait for you to take the stand and entirely just tank this fucking case along with David, because that's exactly what you're going to do, because you're fucking stupid. You're dumb as fuck, Kia. You're the dumbest one up there. You really are. You have no fucking clue, Kia. You don't have a fucking good goddamn clue what the fuck you're in for. You take that stand, and I fucking hope you do. I pray to God you take that fucking stand, and the prosecution just completely rips apart your fucking rhino ass, man. They will. They will. David can be mad at me all he wants. David's mad at me. David's mad at me. I can tell you that for sure. This is all my fault. You didn't know that? She would give her leftovers to the top 9. She wasted so much food. Fucking Michelle. Because you know why she wasted food? Because it wasn't her money she was spending. She could waste it. She didn't give a fuck. It wasn't her money. Oh, it's not my money. I didn't earn it. I don't give a fuck. I'll waste all the fucking food I want while her members are literally fucking starving. Michelle, I hope you're hungry. I do. I hope every day you're like on the verge of hunger. I really do. I don't want you to go hungry. I just want you to be on the verge of hunger. Fucking cunt, bitch. Oh, you fucking cunt. There's a special place in hell for you, Michelle. And David. There's a special fucking place in hell for the both of you. And they're expecting sympathy out of all this. This is what blows my fucking mind. Is these two assholes are expecting sympathy from everybody. They're getting it. They're getting sympathy. That's for sure. But it's like they're expecting sympathy from the rest of the fucking world. Fuck that. Not getting any sympathy from us. You guys are fucking starving people. Eating fucking excess food, Michelle. I hope Michelle's eating fucking ramen 3 times a fucking day right now. I do. After what I just read here, I hope she just, I do. I hope she's on the verge of, I hope she's on the fucking brink of like hunger. I want her to fucking feel what it's like to be hungry. I do. I want her to fucking know what it's like to not have all that fucking nice food. I want her to eat fucking rice and fucking beans and ramen and just all the fucking shit that people have to eat when they can't make it and they're struggling. I want Michelle to struggle. The longer the better, the harder the better. The more financially strapped she is, the better. Always, yeah, when they travel, always left at night. Always left at night, go figure. Hey, what up, Marcus? I do. I hope she's eating fucking cold hot dogs and fucking canned fucking meatloaf. I do. I hope Michelle's life is just absolutely fucking miserable. She deserves it. See, these sources are, man, these are survivors I'm texting right now. These are the text messages that are coming through and they're telling me like, never knew when they were leaving. Never knew when they were leaving. I know I said I was going to go for 15 more minutes, another half hour. Left at 3 a.m. Damn. Yeah, there's where the trafficking's going to come in. There's where the trafficking's going to come in. But yeah, I need to wrap it up. Oh no, maybe tomorrow. Sometime next week, sometime. We'll see. But they would get 2 hot dogs without the bun. I hope that's what David gets, 2 hot dogs without the buns. He's like, hey, where's my buns at? But yeah, in closing, this Amway Arena was never going to happen. This Amway Arena was never going to happen, you guys. David had no intention of finishing it. Once the project got too big, the stage got too big, he stretched out the deal, then told the company basically to fuck themselves. They don't have the money nor the manpower. I mean, they're going into foreclosure. Cult members, really think about this. Houses are going into foreclosure and David's saying, oh, we're going to do the Amway Arena. Make that make sense. You got houses going into foreclosure, Amway Arena. Which would you rather have? You know, would you rather have the houses go into foreclosure or would you rather do the fucking Amway Arena, which will never be done because the stage isn't even done? Fucking Christ, man. And the fact that you guys believe him, it's fucking mind-boggling to us. It's mind-boggling to us that you guys believe David, that he's going to come out and actually do the fucking Amway Arena with an unfinished stage, not enough manpower or trucks. Like, you guys really need to start questioning what you've been told. Seriously. Cult members that are still there, if you need help out, we can point you in the right direction. If you've been victimized by David directly, let us know, and we'll put you in the right direction. But the cult members that are there, I mean, you guys are struggling. That's clear now. That's clear now. And you guys are wanting all this fucking illegal money back. Why don't you guys go out and get fucking jobs? Yeah, I'm sure the arena is how they got a lot of donations because of that's how they got is the arena, right? They stretched that stupid fucking idea out for years. Oh, we can't do it this year. We can't do it this year. And I'm sure David pulled in racks for that fucker. Yes, I'm convinced on that, Soups. Yes. So when we went somewhere, most of the time we never knew when we were coming back. There's your trafficking, man. That's human trafficking right there. The control of movement for your operation, money laundering, forced labor, human trafficking, the trifecta, man. Trifecta. They do these cult members that are still there lack common sense. Y'all are lack a bunch of common sense. Does this all make sense to you guys? I mean, logistically, really think about this. I mean, foreclosure, the Amway. Foreclosure, the Amway. Foreclosure, the Amway. Hey, Tommy, we're talking about your mom, bro. Talking about your mom. She just left. Yeah, it's the delusion's contagious, right? And the fact that they actually fucking believe him. He's talked about the Amway for fucking years. And it's never happened year after year after year after year. And it is, the delusion's contagious in the cult. These guys actually still think that David's going to get out and do this great event. And cult members, listen up. Listen up. If David makes it out of jail alive, we'll be really surprised, okay? Because David is sick as fuck already. We know he's got diabetes. We know he's got heart issues. We know he's got fucking blood flow issues, circulation issues. He's got neuropathy. I know he's got fucking neuropathy, like Kim Chamberlain was saying. David won't survive 5 years in jail. He won't survive 5 years. He was already laying around. Now he's laying around even more. But in a higher stress environment than when he was on the outside. He doesn't have women at his beckoning call. He doesn't have all the money, all the fucking freedom he has anymore. He doesn't get to do fucking internet anymore. He doesn't get to fucking look at all his fucking pictures of his naked women anymore. Everything was stripped away from him. So, the Amway Arena cult members, it ain't gonna happen. And any of you out there that are believing it are fucking delusional. And the fact that David is stringing you guys along is, I think it's laughable. It's laughable. Because everything got seized. All the trucks got seized, all the cars got seized, all the trailers got seized. So how are you guys gonna do the fucking Amway Arena? Really start questioning yourself next time you think David is telling you something that's a truth. You need to fucking question him, okay? Because cult members that are still there, he's fucking lying to you. He's been lying to you. Susan's in the chat. If you don't believe me, talk to Susan. Talk to Susan. She'll tell you that he's full of shit. The Amway Arena, Kia Arena, guess what? It ain't happening. So cult members, keep believing what David's telling you, because I'll put my fucking channel on it that they